Hello ladies and welcome back to my channel. Do you struggle with hooded eyes, textured skin or even acne prone skin? In today's video, I will give you a flawless glam makeup look that is perfect for any occasion, whether you're a beginner or looking to refine your techniques. I will break down each step so it's easy to follow. I will show you how to go from this to this, from creating the perfect brows to a lifted eye look and a smooth long-lasting base. This tutorial has you covered, so let's get started. For my brows, I'm using Sephora Collection Brow Pencil. It's a precise brow pencil that makes filling in the spare areas easy for beginners. And I like to do my brows before applying anything on my face, from primers to moisturizers, because I want the pencil to stick better to my brows. As you can see, I'm using a very light strokes to shape and define my brows, focusing on the tails and the arch for a lifted look. Make sure to leave the beginning of your eyebrows bare because we will fill it later with a pen. Then I will take the spoolie side of the pencil and brush my brows up to make the brows look natural. Next, I will take Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Freeze Gel. This clear gel locks brows in place for a laminated effect. I will brush my brows upwards for a feathered look, perfect for framing hooded eyes. Now give it some time to dry out. Now I will take this Bobbi Brown Concealer Duo. This will conceal and highlight for a clean sculpted brows. I use a fine flat brush to curve out the brow's shape. This is brightening the brow bone for a lifted effect, especially if you have hooded eyes. Then I will take a fluffy brush to blend it out. As you can see, this step highlighted my brow bone and shaped and framed my brows better for a natural looking brows. Now I will use e.l.f. Camo Color Corrector in the orange shade, only on my eyelids. The orange corrector will cancel out darkness on my eyelid, especially that my eyelids are a little bit dark. And you can use a peach corrector if it's not that dark. I will tap a small amount on my eyelids with my sponge to neutralize discoloration before applying eyeshadows. Now I will take Rimmel Multitasker Concealer on the eyelids only. It's a full coverage concealer that evens out the lid tone. I will apply a thin layer and blend it out with a sponge to create a smooth base for my eyeshadow. This will make eyeshadow pop more and grip better. Make eyeshadow blending easier because it will create a smooth canvas. This step is a game changer for your eyeshadow application. Next, I will take Glam Insta Ready Setting Powder, also only on the eyelids. It will set the concealer in place, preventing creasing. I press it lightly onto my lids with my Real Technique blending brush. Time for skin prep. First, I will start by using Beauty of Joseon Glow Replenishing Rice Milk Toner. This hydrating toner will smooth texture on my skin. I pat it with my brush for a natural glow. This will prep my skin for a flawless foundation application. It will plump my textured skin, hydrate it, and even it out. Let it be absorbed by your skin for 1 minute before you apply your next step. For moisturizer, I'm using Imperial Yeast Moisturizer. This is a lightweight yet nourishing moisturizer. It will prep your skin for makeup. I will apply a thin layer all over my face to ensure smooth makeup base, as it will work as a primer too. To finish up my brows, I'll be using this Momosu brow pen that has light strokes. This brow pen will create realistic hair-like strokes. I use it to add dimensions, especially to spare areas for a fuller, natural-looking brows. Make sure you go light-handed, and especially on the front of your eyebrows, to have that fuller effect. And now the brows are done. Snatched, lifted, and very natural looking. Before foundation, I like to apply e.l.f. Halo Glow filter. I will apply it on the higher points of my face for that nice radiant glow. Then I will blend it using my Real Technique blending brush. And don't worry, it will not emphasize the texture on your face. Only you will have a radiant, fresh face. And this is my very tip for you if you want to look younger and healthier. Always make sure that you have a glowy skin, but in the right places without looking greasy or oily. For foundation, I'll be using Maybelline Lumi Matte Foundation. This viral foundation is a lightweight matte foundation, perfect for textured skin and acne-prone skin. Although it's matte, but still will make your skin look glowy and radiant in a healthy way. I will apply it with a brush, pressing it for an even skin-like finish. The coverage of this foundation is considered to be medium, but still you can build it up to have fuller coverage. Still, I like the finish of it because it gives my skin that smooth texture that I need. Next, I will use e.l.f. Camo Color Corrector, but this time in the peach color. I will use it only on my under eyes. This peach corrector will cancel dark circles. It has a lightweight formula that won't look cakey underneath foundation, and it's an affordable dupe for Huda Beauty peach corrector. Next, and to highlight my face, I'm using my very favorite Natasha Denona High Glam Concealer. I will use it to highlight, brighten, and lift my face. So I will focus under my eyes, down the nose bridge, and on the forehead. Then to clean and chisel my contour. Then I will blend it for a seamless glow. Next, I will take Natasha Denona High Glam Concealer, but in a darker shade, to contour and bronze. I will use it to sculpt my face and bring back dimension. I will apply it on higher cheekbones for lifted effect, jawline, and forehead, blending it upward for a natural shadow effect. As you can see, it's blending nicely and seamlessly. Just make sure when you blend it, you do it in a tapping motion because we don't want to disturb the makeup underneath. This concealer works like magic to vanish my skin texture and make it more smooth. It has a great coverage, still won't crease or look cakey. When you do blending for real highlight and contour, first start with the darker shades, then clean with the lighter shade. Then tap between the two lines of the two colors so you will merge it better and have a one layer look. And you can see you will not have a lot of effort in blending this formula. It's so smooth and blend easily without looking muddy or emphasize my skin texture. Now I will take a different brush and I will start tapping and blending my lighter concealer. And this way I will clean around the dark concealer so I will not have any harsh lines. Make sure you tap only again because we don't want to disturb the makeup underneath. And here I will show you my full blending technique without editing. And this way you will know how you can blend the two dark and light colors without having any patchiness, and also it will look like one layer. I like to blend my under eyes concealer at last because this way it will marinate more and will give me a fuller coverage. Make sure you blend it by tapping motion gently and go very light-handed because this area is very sensitive. For my cream blush, I'm using the Rare Beauty Stay Vulnerable Melting Blush in the color Nearly Rose. This soft pink blush is perfect for a fresh look this spring. I will tap it into the higher cheekbones for a lifted effect, then the nose, side of the forehead, and chin for a cohesive look. Again, just tap it for a seamless dewy flush. without disturbing the makeup underneath. It's creamy that blends nicely into my skin beautifully, just like powder. Also, the texture of this blush is not accentuating or emphasizing the texture on my skin. To brighten my under eyes further, I'm gonna use Kosas Revealer Creamy Concealer. It's a hydrating concealer that brightens without creasing. I will apply a small amount under my eyes only and blend it gently with a sponge for a fresh, awake look. Make sure the sponge is a little bit dry because we don't want to take off the coverage of the concealer. Now let's set my face, and for this I'm using my very favorite Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Powder. This is a blurring powder that smooths pores and texture and will set my makeup in place the whole day. I press it lightly onto my skin to control shine while keeping the skin radiant and smooth. You can use a brush, but I prefer a buff for an airbrush flawless smooth finish, especially if you have textured skin. To set my cream bronzer, I'm using Makeup Forever Pro Fusion Bronzer. This silky bronzer that adds warmth without patchiness. I will apply it to the cheeks and forehead and the nose. I will apply it by tapping motion only with a big tapered brush for a sun-kissed glow. Then to set my cream blush, I'm using RMS Beauty Redimension Hydra Powder Blush in Pomegranate Fizz. This rich berry pink blush adds a pop of color to my cheeks. Using a smaller tapered brush, I will apply to the apple of my cheeks, blending it upward for a lifted, youthful look. The color is beautiful for spring, and the finish is very smooth and glowy. To line my lips, I'm using my very favorite MAC lip liner in Core Color, which is a warm brown liner that defines the lips and contour it in a nice way. I will slightly overline my lips, focusing on the cupid's bow and lower lip for a fuller effect. Make sure you sharpen your lip liner because we want to have a clean, crisp-free edges. Now I will use this new Revolution Matte Bomb liquid lipstick in delicate brown. It's a soft matte lipstick that is lightweight and comfortable. I will apply it evenly across my lips for a long-lasting, sophisticated nude look. Then I will take this Mumusu matte lipstick in the orange color and add it to the center of my lips to have a subtle ombre effect. Time for the eyes. First, I will start by applying this MAC black eyeliner. It's a bold smudge-proof eyeliner that enhances my eyes. I will apply it along my lash line, focusing on inner and outer corner. Then we'll create a wing liner. And this will work as a base for my eyeshadow. For a softer effect on hooded eyes, open your eyes and look straight into the mirror. For eyeshadow, I'm using my new favorite Chinese brand, which is Cat King Fairyland eyeshadow palette that remind me so much of the Charlotte Tilbury eyeshadow palettes. With a big fluffy brush, I will take this light pink eyeshadow and I will define my crease. Open your eyes and look straight into the mirror for hooded eyes again. Then I will take my Refer number 15 brush, which is a blending brush, and I will take this light nude eyeshadow and I will deepen the crease and the eye socket more. This will give a nice gradient for your eyeshadow look. Now I will take reference number 1, tapered blending brush, and I will take this dark brown eyeshadow and I will define the outer crease or the outer socket of my eyes. Again, open your eyes and look straight into the mirror. Then I will deepen the inner corner. Then I will take this Sigma Beauty angle brush and I will tap again into the brown eyeshadow and I will deepen the outer corner of my eyes as if I'm doing a wing liner again, setting that wing liner we created with the MAC eyeliner. With a fluffy blending brush, I will take this orange eyeshadow, coral eyeshadow I mean, and I will blend the edges of everything so I will have a nice gradient and no harsh edges of my eyeshadow look. Make sure you use a very slightly small circular motion to blend it nicely. With reference number 14 brush, I will dip into this slightly dark coral eyeshadow and I will deepen the inner corner of my eyes to add more dips. I like to do this step because it will make my eyes slightly closer to each other. Then with reference number 2 shading brush, I will take this nice grey eyeshadow and I will apply it right into the center of my eyelid. As you can see, the eyeshadows of this palette are very soft and easy to blend. Then, with the same brown eyeshadow I used earlier, I will define and smoke the look of my lower lash line. With refer brush, I will take this beautiful glitter eyeshadow that has a blue hue and I will add it to the inner corner of my eyes. This will highlight it and will give me that wide open eyes effect. As you can see, the glittery eyeshadow is just blending like a cream. It reminds me so much of the Makeup by Mario eyeshadow palette. It's very soft and very blendable. And I hope my camera will catch it really well so you will see how beautiful it is in real life. Now I will take this beautiful champagne eyeshadow. It's a glitter eyeshadow and I will apply it to highlight my lower lash line. Lately, I'm very obsessed with the Korean fake eye bags, so I will use my Root Slim Brown eyeliner and I will create fake eye bags. As you can see, I'm drawing a shadow under my lower lash line, then blend it for a natural buffy effect. Now I will use Makeup Revolution Streamline Eye Pencil in Champagne. I will apply it to the high points of the eye bag to enhance it. Then the center of my waterline to have pop of color. To draw my inner corner and a smoky eyeliner, I will use this black eyeshadow from the basic Naked Eyeshadow palette. I will just use tapping motion using my angle brush that I got from Sigma Beauty. Trace the lines that we created earlier with a MAC eyeliner. Just make sure you just tap because we don't want to have any fallout at this stage. And now we have a very nice smudge smoky eyeliner that fits really nicely with the hooded eyes. For mascara, I'm using my very favorite Kiko Milano Maximum Mascara. It's a lengthening mascara that lifts and separates lashes. I will wiggle the wand from the roots to the tips to open my hooded eyes. Time for fake lashes to add some drama, and I like to add corner lashes to have this lifted effect for my eyes. And that's the finished look, a flawless glam makeup look that works beautifully for hooded eyes, textured skin and acne prone skin. Perfect for any occasion, whether you're a beginner or just looking for the right techniques. I hope this step-by-step guide made it easy to follow. All the products I used earlier are from Amazon and linked in my top comment, so you can check them out if you're interested. Let me know in the comments which step was the most helpful for you if you have any makeup struggles you would like me to cover in future videos. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and see you next time. Bye!